Carl. Now, Dr. Gilda, hopefully the live stream is working, and Amazon I've not tested it since this morning. If it was working, not working, we're going to find out, but we're also recording on hard computer. Forget cloud now after that cloud fiasco this morning.
Well, there was a fiasco, and I got all kinds of messages from my university where I teach MBA courses, and they said, "Listen, students may not be able to log on, and blah 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 blah. So just be advised." And I was so disappointed this morning. I was about to do my Peloton cycling class, and I couldn't get on. And I said, "What is going on here? I need my class." So then I found out it had nothing to do with Peloton, it had nothing to do with anything but whatever's going on in the universe.
Well,
So,
Amazon, I'm sure people are jumping ship and going somewhere else now after what happened to Amazon.
well, one of my friends just bought my book, so and she told me,
AWS. No, we're just talking about AWS, and that's Amazon Web Services.
okay,
And that's web services. So pretty much, probably people are it's a cloud computing company. Probably they're going to jump and say Bezos can't run that. He needs to sell books. But let's go on to, and who knows? Elon could have hacked him. I mean,
Elon would never, nah, he would never
oh my
have.
gosh. If you saw the what's it called? The morning show, they showed someone who played Elon
I know.
hack the
Listen,
services.
I know the morning show because I watched it and I lived it.
Yeah, so
Don't
but yeah,
forget,
it's
I
Apple
was
T. Okay.
I I was on that backstabbing I was in that environment. So
You
I
never
know
know
that.
how these guys do it. They go to hackathons. You tit for tat. Come on now, let's see who's really the tech guy. Bezos. Well, else?
Oh,
Because Bezos is not tech.
no,
Think
he's
about
not.
all the players. Bezos isn't.
But he knows how to hire
Zuck is a
tech.
tech guy. So let's go to all the tech people. They said you're not tech enough, so we're gonna kick your butt. You never know. They could be like saying, "Okay, we bet $1 to take this down," like in trading spaces, and they say, "Okay, we're gonna put this person in this position for $1." Cost people millions of dollars, but all the tech giants decided. There was like a movie on Netflix too. So let's go to the
Been
topic
watching
today.
too many movies.
It's truth. Art
Okay,
always brings reality. Go ahead.
okay. I do not believe that Elon would do that. I
Oh,
do not believe that.
okay.
He's 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 into his stuff.
Well, the
You
18-year-old
know,
that works for him probably did. Go ahead.
oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. So, oh, are we willing to talk about what we're talking about
Yeah.
today?
What's the
Oh,
topic?
you will love this. The ex-CEO of Google had a mistress. Rumor has it that the ex-CEO and his wife had a quote open marriage. I have never seen where open marriages really work. They may work for a second, but I mean, look at Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. I mean, that didn't work. It continues not to work, and they're not even living together. So, you can, whenever I hear about, well, we had an agreement, we have an open marriage. I don't know. Well, here's what happened. So he had a girlfriend, 31 years old. He is 70. So it was going well, maybe for a while. And then they had a dispute over money. She wanted money, and I don't know whether he gave her or did refuse to pay or whatever. But whatever it wasn't enough. So she's suing him in court, and this is continuing on now. And I have to tell you, I'm going to get the whole thing. Um, I have to tell you that, when you play, you're going to pay one way or another. You FAFO, fool around, find out. I cleaned that up. But but you know, he thought, oh, this is great. and she's suing him for money. She's also suing him for the surveillance that he has been putting on her. You talk about tech uh, expertise. So she said that she's been followed and she's been surveilled and this and this and this. Well, she's fooling around with a tech guy. So what do you think is going to happen? And at 31, with a 70-year-old, did you think he was going to leave his wife and walk you down the aisle? So it's not ending too happily.
Unless you're De Niro.
Oh, De Niro. Didn't, funny thing, I just saw him on the news, and all he does is one note. Trump is evil. Trump is fascist. Trump is Nazi. Trump is all of these horrible things about Donald Trump. He ought to look in the mirror and check out what
Which
he's
one's the
doing.
one with the 80-year-old Pacino? I mean, 30-year-old Pacino. Pacino's the one having kids. So De Niro, Pacino.
De Niro too.
Oh yeah.
The two
So
of
they're
them.
gonna learn from the tech guys.
So that, well, the other two, De Niro and uh Pacino, they already paid out their girlfriends. They're supporting their girlfriends, and there doesn't seem to be a problem with that. The girlfriend, one of the girlfriends, was out and about with some other guy. If De Niro thought, well, she's taking care of the baby. I think it's De Niro. I get them mixed up too. But the point is, FAFO is alive and well. And if you think that you're going to get away with anything without paying and paying steeply, you're very, very mistaken. Because this girl who is only 31 is being followed and going crazy and in court. I don't know if she would want to exchange that for her own freedom now. I certainly would. It's frankly, to me, it's not worth it. But look, I'm older and wiser from having done dumb things myself when I was younger. But you know, when you screw around with somebody who is married, that's one no-no. When you screw around with somebody who allegedly has an open marriage, that's another problem because these open marriages never really work. There's jealousy involved. The wife must understand what's going on with her husband. What is she going to do? Say, "Oh, honey, it's okay. I understand. We had an open marriage. So, this was just one of your mistresses. It's all right." I doubt that.
It
You know,
always, yeah.
in the end, clean living without having to look over your shoulder to find out who's watching you is probably the healthiest way to live.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, you have to grow old and wise until you recognize that. And with plenty of problems having been solved earlier in your life,
Well, De
you find
Niro and
yourself,
Pacino are definitely doing that, right?
no, they are, no, De Niro and Pacino. I can't even say those two words together. But no, they have younger girlfriends. They're not involved in a cheating scandal. They never married their girlfriends. But here's a sweet young thing who just became a mistress to an ex-CEO of Google. And if he doesn't know how to do tech, who does? So
Exactly. Or he has
she's
his
got,
tech people, just like
of
just
course,
like just like Elon hacked
he,
Bezos.
oh no, he don't start that rumor. That is not true. Don't start that rumor.
All right.
So.
That was the special. Go to drgilda.com. And that was a special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show on the Gilda